the future of AI, blockchain, and crypto through the medium of NFTs.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Welcome to the AIBC Crypto Conference event here in Toronto. So we're going to chat a little bit today about the medium of NFTs, which I truthfully believe to be the absolute pinnacle point of the interoperability in all of this new technology that is emerging right now. Artificial intelligence, cryptocurrency, and blockchain through the medium of an NFT is the actual true engagement that we're going to find to reach our audiences. It could be broken down in multiple different facets. When we look at something like a musician or artists who can now reach their audience, they can monetize their art and their craft in a direct engagement with their customers. No longer do they need a label. No longer do we need an intermediary so that we can connect with our customers, so that we can reach our audience and we can reach the people who are bringing us the money to make us successful. We can do that now directly. And this comes through the medium of an NFT. Now, the tokenization we've had a lot of talking about. Everyone knows about tokenization, the information that's going to be put onto a blockchain. And what does that really mean? Well, that means you've just created an NFT. An NFT is nothing about a piece of art. It's a piece of data. It's a piece of coordinating data that gives you an identity, and that identity is what makes an NFT everything. You can identify me, so I'm an NFT. I can identify my hat, so my hat is an NFT. Anything that can be identified, therefore, becomes a non-fungible token, because there's no other duplicate of it exactly the same. This engagement, this unique engagement, is the pinnacle key to all the cross-chain compatibility, all the cross-chain interoperability. If you want to reach your audience directly without the need of 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 intermediaries, an NFT is your tool. Your engagement tool is the non-fungible smart contract, with that data recorded in an immutable, trustless, transactionary way. Now interoperability comes into it. How does interoperability then work with NFTs and the communities and the people who are offering those NFTs? And that's where it gets special. There's nobody in between. If you guys are my community and you want to follow me and you want to own my apparel line, all you have to do is own one of my NFTs. And you can then make residual income for the rest of your life on the sales of my apparel line. You know what I just did? I just made you, as my community, my VC investors. And you guys get to make money, not Joe Schmo, who just calls me once a month to ask me how much money I made him, through the medium of an NFT. The medium of an NFT, as I mentioned, will give you the access point for every single industry in the world. And the NFT is going to revolutionize many of them, such as advertising. If you think advertising is hot now, wait till you start wearing NFTs on my clothes. Wait till I can scan my NFT onto my wallet and monetize it to you right on the street. 8, 9, 10, and 11-year-old kids aren't going to be running around trading hockey cards anymore and playing Pogs. You know what we're going to be doing? We're going to be showing our digital device, and my digital item is an asset with a dollar value attached to it. We're going to create a whole new world of monetization, all through the medium of that NFT. Now, let's say I want to meet someone on the street because you want to buy my house. Well, normally, if you wanted to buy my house, we would need a lawyer. We want to verify that you have the money. We want to verify that I own the house. And then we need someone to check the house. And there's all these other things and expenses. And then I need to go to the bank to get my money, which they're holding, and get their permission to go and sell or purchase that house. All of this is removed through the medium of an NFT. I now tokenize the value of my $1 million house onto an NFT. And I can now meet you in a parking lot, and you can scan my QR code, and I can scan your QR code, and that verifies via the blockchain that you own the money legitimately and I own the home legitimately. And we can transact in that asset literally in a parking lot without the need of any intermediary. This is what NFT is. A picture of an ape, a picture of a fancy artist. This is just a tiny little iceberg of what NFT is introduced at now in its beginning stages of what it is. People don't really get yet what a non-fungible token is. It has nothing to do with art. This is one tiny, tiny little use case of the multiple engagements that we can get through NFTs. So if you're a company here at this event, you want to raise money. Maybe you don't want to talk to some of these VCs. Sorry, VCs out there. Maybe you want to create an NFT drop. Maybe you have a community. Maybe there's somebody following you. Maybe you want to give them a monetized option in your business. Who's better to invest in your business than the people who actually care about you, who actually follow you, who are actually included in you, supporting you, posting about you, replying about you? Those are the people whose money you want on the table. But how do you get their money? They can't afford to hand you $1 million, but they can buy an $800 NFT off you, times 5,000 of them, And now you can raise your $3 million VC money that you needed to run your business or whatever rollout that you're doing, all through the engagement and the medium of the NFT. NFT is everything. If you don't know anything about NFTs right now, you need to get involved in it. If your business is here and you're not incorporating the NFT, the non-fungible token interoperability, you're going to dinosaur very quickly. The NFT is the engagement factor for everything. If I'm an artist and I want you to hear my music, I don't need a label anymore. I put my music onto an NFT and I let my community buy it. Now, not only does my community get my music, when that music sells, they make money on my music. Not just me as the artist. All the money that my label was taking from me, my community now makes, the people who really love me. Not John Smith over there calling me every month, how much money did you make me, Tristan? No. Now I have real people, real following, and how does that happen? The medium of an NFT. This is why the medium of an NFT is everything. In fact, I got news for everybody here who hears this right now. Write it down, call me out. In less than 5 years, the New York Stock Exchange will be the largest NFT marketplace on the planet, as every single piece of data becomes tokenized onto a blockchain. No longer are you going to get issuance of a company through a stock. No longer are you going to get issuance of a company through a share. You're going to be buying a token, or you're going to be buying an NFT, or you're going to be buying a coin on the blockchain. And all three of these are the same issuance of value. You're not buying cryptocurrency. I got news for you. There's no such thing as cryptocurrency right now. There's only crypto. Currency is not released yet. There's no CBDCs. There's no government-issued digital currencies. There's no Canadian digital dollar, US digital dollar. Currency does not exist. Only an asset class exists. And this asset class has something very special, which is a medium of an NFT that creates what we all need, the interoperability for engagement. And the interoperability for engagement is what pays our bills. It's what grows our communities. It's what sells our products. It's what builds our businesses. The problem is we need money to do all those things. And the medium of the NFT removes the people that we normally deal with to do that. Not only that, I don't even need a bank to do it anymore. I don't need a lawyer to do it anymore. The NFT and the blockchain replaces all of those simultaneously. I'm down to my last final 3 minutes here, and I got hours and hours to talk to you guys about NFTs. So I'm going to sum it all up for you. I do believe that whatever cryptocurrency or blockchain or digital business that you're in right now, you need to explore the medium of the NFT. You need to explore how you can reach your audience through that NFT. If I can go to your website, or I can go to your IO site, and I can spend $300 and own your NFT, I'm now part of your community. But if you're here saying, hey, we're raising $3 million, I'm not part of your community. And guess what? I'm a crypto guy. You want me in your community. I have a community of 250,000 people who follow me. You want my community in your community. This is where the medium of the NFT is so special. A VC doesn't offer you this. Money doesn't offer you this. Connections through those VCs don't offer you this. But the medium of the NFT gives it to you for free. All you have to do is create the NFT drop with a utility. What is an NFT? Is it this picture I buy of an ape? No. It's a piece of asset that I buy that gives me a benefit. You own this NFT and you make residual off the sales of my clothing line for the rest of your life. That's the utility of that NFT. It's not just because I have a picture of a shirt or a picture of a hat. No. Every time this sells for $15, I make $1 because I own an NFT in Tristan's NFT collection. That's the medium of NFT that becomes so special and that allows us to interoperate. Now here's where it gets even deadlier. I can now program the smart contract to be very special to my unique customers. Whoever buys most of my NFTs gets an individual dinner with me at my favorite steakhouse. Imagine that. You can't do that in any other way except through the medium of an NFT. Why? Because how do you make that contract with the person? If the person in the back over there is the person who decides to win the steak dinner with me because I'm their favorite crypto person, well, how do they do that? They simply just bought my NFT and built into the metadata. They were lucky and they got the one that in the metadata states that you just want a free dinner with Tristan to sit down and talk crypto with him, or one of his new smart wallets, or something like this. Maybe you're an artist and you get to win a day painting a picture with your favorite artist. The engagement becomes on a different level. Did any of you follow art? Did any of you have a favorite artist? Imagine what it'd be like to stand beside your artist and paint a picture because that artist didn't have to pay the museum millions of dollars to launch their art. They simply just launched it for free themselves through an NFT. And all their community bought that NFT. They raised their $2 million, and he can afford to fly your ass all the way over there and stand there and paint beside you and be like, thanks, let's paint a picture together. This is the medium that it creates that's so special. NFT is everything, and I encourage you to very, very deeply start paying attention to NFTs and how it incorporates into your business. Because the interoperability, not the NFT, but the interoperability, the ability for me and you to transact peer-to-peer with assets through QR codes. This will revolutionize everything. Imagine advertising. Imagine Gucci on my shirt, live, and you like it so much you can buy it. I could just scan it onto your shirt. You can now wear it. And then I can go into my wallet and I can scan a new one onto my shirt. This is the interoperability of NFT. Now I can put branding. My favorite singer can pay me to put it on my shirt. And I can sell it, monetize it on the street if someone wants to pay me enough for it. This does not exist in today's world, this peer-to-peer transaction. And the NFT is the engagement point or the gateway that makes that possible for us. I'm all out of time here, guys. So thank you for joining me. Tristan here at IHodlLife. My booth's down at the back. Come check out our awesome crypto products.